Even though on weekends I really don't pay attention to the way I dress. I mean, look at me, black shoes, green pants, orange signs. I mean, there's no matching there whatsoever. I do pay attention to the way my car looks. And as I've been building it over the last couple of years, I've added a couple of pieces here and there. And now, as the car is, for the most part, complete on the outside, I was able to step back and look at it and realize that there are some things that do not sit well with me. And here, let me show you what those things are. So my car did not come from the factory with a carbon fiber roof, so what I did was I had it wrapped in gloss black, which gave me that look. Then obviously some of the first things I did were I did the carbon fiber mirror caps, I did the side skirts, I did the diffuser, I also did the beautiful trunk lip, thanks to Keys Motorsports, and in the front, I had to have it, I did the splitter, which looks absolutely amazing. But then as I step away and look at this whole thing, I had this epiphany. Well, I do not have a carbon fiber roof. I do not have a carbon fiber splitter. Then why the hell am I introducing another pattern to the car? And that another pattern is carbon fiber. I am a huge fan of carbon fiber where it fits, but in my mind, with the way I currently have my car set up, I don't necessarily think carbon fiber fits. So if you can quite follow what I just inferred, I am basically removing a lot of carbon fiber bits from my car and going back to basics, if you will, and replacing them with black pieces. And these are the side skirts we're going to be going with. These are the OEM M4 side skirts that I purchased. They are made out of this plastic material that almost perfectly matches the front lip of my car. And obviously it comes with these rivets that you drill through the bottom rocker. You've got the double-sided 3M tape that's already pre-installed, and the install should be very straightforward. The only thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to cut the little notches because these are made for the M4 and we're going to be retrofitting them for the M3. I am also going to be swapping the mirror caps with my OEM caps. I'm giving my carbon fiber caps to someone who has helped me out with something tremendously, so he's getting them as a token of my appreciation. You know who you are, Phil. And I promise you, I am not crazy. I did not lose my mind. How did that just happen? I guess the older I get, the more I look at what I did to the car, and sometimes I feel like I slapped a lipstick on a pig. Obviously, this is not a pig, this is a beautiful car, but in my mind, when I slapped these mismatched carbon fiber pieces, I kind of did the car a severe disservice. So today I'm going to fix that disservice. Now, there's nothing against people putting carbon fiber on their cars. I absolutely love it, and to those of you who have these cars and have installed carbon fiber, there's obviously nothing wrong with it, and I do not think that you are crazy, but this is the direction that I'm going with my car, and I hope you can respect it. First thing we're going to do, we're going to jack up the car and remove this hideous side skirt. And these are attached with just a couple of screws and a double-sided tape that has weakened over the years. So I think they're going to be very easy to remove. So this is what it looks like with it removed. It's filthy underneath, and I do have to remove this glue residue. It's going to be hard to do, but I do have a tool for that, so stay tuned. But now let's also take a look at the old side skirt. I put it side by side to the new one. So obviously this is the old one, and these are the notches that I said I would have to cut, because you do have to cut the notches in order for the jacking points to fit. So let's put the skirts one on top of another, here and here, and we're just going to mark the areas that need cutting through. See if we can break it. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Now what we're going to do is we're going to clean the underside with some alcohol, and then we're going to clean the residue with this cool tool that I introduced you to some time ago. As you can see, this double-sided tape is a pain in the neck to remove, but luckily we've got a tool just for the job, and that tool is this 3M double-sided tape removal tool. I'll link it in the description along with everything that we're using today. The bottom is clean. We are ready to get this thing mocked up, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna tape it up here to the body of the car somehow, just to align it. So once again, once you get it aligned, and the beauty of it is it kind of like clicks in place here because that lip in the back makes it click in place. So make sure it's aligned up here, and then you just grab a drill and just make sure the drill matches the width of this rivet and drill a hole drill a hole and then put the rivet in and screw it in place. So it turns out the holes that are aligned here are already made for the M4. So I actually had to drill holes closer to here, but when I do that, the rivets don't necessarily grab too much. So what I'm going to be doing is I am going to end up using these stainless self-tapping screws, which will make my life a lot easier. Perfect. They seem very, very sturdy, and because I spaced out the screws quite aggressively, these won't flap. So let's see. Maybe we'll get one more in here. See what it looks like. Oh yeah. Just looking at it, I've got to say, I am extremely happy. Look at it. It's a nice, clean black look. There's no faded carbon fiber. Obviously, not all carbon fiber fades. This was the issue with my carbon fiber, but they just look super cool. They're black. They look, and they are, OEM. And the best thing is, if you pull away, they match with the blackness top, but also they match with the front lip. Can you see the front lip? They match with it quite well. So yeah, so far, I'm very happy. And they also match with these mud flaps, even though they're very dirty now. I gotta wash them. Oh man, super happy. Time to do the other side. Parking the car in New York City will make you a better parker and turnarounder. And before we do this side, let's take a look at it again. This is what I'm talking about. You've got the beautiful flat black front grille, the middle piece that I connected, the headlights, the lip, and as you go to the side, you've got the wheels, you've got the emblems on the side, you've got the roof, you've got the trim that's black, and then you've got this carbon fiber here, and then carbon fiber here that just doesn't match, which is the reason why I'm going with an all black route. I promise you, I'm not crazy. And we're done on this side as well. Let's, ooh, drop the car. Perfect. And before I go into the collar, check this out. These are so sturdy, a lot sturdier than the carbon fiber ones. Maybe I just didn't have them screwed on correctly, but look at it. Now you see what I was talking about? See how nice the front flows with the side. There's no glittering, no sort of funky looking light bouncing off the carbon fiber. Just like here, look at it. This carbon fiber now doesn't match with anything on the car. Do you see it? It doesn't match with anything. So next step is we're gonna remove these mirror caps. And now removing these caps should be straightforward. We can probably do it with our fingers. Much easier than I thought. All you thieves out there, this is how you steal mirror caps, but please don't. See how easy it is? And look, none of the clips are broken. And clipping the OEM mirror caps, yeah, I know. It's like going back in time. So don't call me crazy, but what looks better? Maybe because I'm switching things up and whatever is new looks better, but in my mind, that side looks a lot better. I don't know what it is. This side now is just too dark, whereas this side is sort of poppy. Tell me, which one do you prefer? I'm gonna pop this guy back in. Have it. This is the new look and feel of my car, at least from the side. There's still the issue of the diffuser in the back. I'm still debating what I want to do. Do I want to keep it carbon fiber, or do I want to wrap it black? But essentially, this is what the car looks like with these awesome side skirts. And as we move to the front, this is what it looks like from the front with the new mirror caps. And if you ask me, it just looks really cool. Maybe I'm just growing up, or maybe growing out of carbon fiber. There's just something about it, but I really, really like it. And just like that, it's time to conclude this episode. Yes, this project is not finished because the back diffuser still needs some work. Let me know what you would do. Would you keep it carbon fiber, or would you have it wrapped black? And also, let me know, hello neighbor, let me know what you think about it in general by commenting below, maybe giving me thumbs up. Although I have a feeling this video is going to be disliked by many, many people. But again, nothing against people who are into carbon fiber. I used to be that person. Now I'm more into subtleness and OEM-ness, if you will. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.